Well, hello there, you magnificent Catholic educator. I am so pleased you are here. My name is Jonathan Doyle. If we haven't met, I'm extremely pleased that you've come through to this little channel where we talk about all things Catholic education on a daily basis. Did I ask you to subscribe? Please make sure you're subscribed. I got a phone call this morning from Pope Francis. He said that if you subscribe, you get, wait for it, 1,000,000 years off purgatory. Just today. It's a one-day only thing. I said, Your Holiness, I'm so grateful. This is going to put my channel over the top. So please, also, if you share the video, you get 500,000 years off purgatory. How good is that, right? Why would you not be Catholic? You get all this time off purgatory just for liking this channel. There's a whole bunch of links under here. Some of them may get your time off purgatory. I'm not sure. I've forgotten when we put them there, but go check them out. Now, I'm going to give you a quick quote today from Evelyn Waugh, one of my favorite writers who, of course, wrote Brideshead Revisited, amongst other many great works. Great Catholic, strong Catholic, muscular Catholic, just sharing the faith beautifully, indirectly through great works of literature. So let me give you this quote and then we'll unpack it a little bit. You ready? Let's do it. It seems to me that in the present phase of history, the essential issue is no longer between Catholicism on one side and Protestantism on the other, but between Christianity and chaos. Yes, Evelyn, yes. Just spend about 1 hour, you could do it in less, on any form of mainstream media, legacy media, and try to convince yourself that the world has not lost its collective mind. It doesn't know what a person is anymore. It doesn't know anything. Friends, I have a lot of background in political economy. Plato would lose his mind. Aristotle would just have a drinking problem if he saw half of what's going on at the moment. The virtue signaling, the political insanity that is going on is just, I just sit back, it's like popcorn, I'm just sitting there watching it going, wow, this thing's going to burn itself to the ground. So what Evelyn Waugh is saying to us is that the real issue, at least in the faith here, is not between Protestants and Catholics, right? The real issue is between the Christian proposition itself and utter chaos. The Christian proposition is the proposition, it's very basic, that the universe, the cosmos itself has order and meaning. It has been created on purpose by a benevolent creator who rules over that creation. That creator has an incredible interest in every single one of his creation. He is so interested in them that he took flesh and entered into the human story to lead that creation back to heaven, back to relationship with him. That has order to it. That explains reality. It does for me. The winds of current culture, the tempest, the veritable cyclone of current ontological, philosophical, political, economic, technological stuff is just, wow, it's all over the place. Why am I telling you this? Because if you are a Catholic educator, you have a unique opportunity to give young people a groundedness in truth, a groundedness in order. It's not indoctrination. It's a calm presentation of the faith through the modeling of your own life, through your ability to talk about Christ, to present Christ as often as possible in every single way possible. Friends, look around you. You know, it's why Cardinal Sarah wrote that book, The Hour Is Now Late. You know, I think everybody in history at some point has thought it's end times. You know, like you go way back, everybody thought the world was about to end at some point. I don't know. Maybe it's going to end in 5 minutes. Maybe it's going to end in 5,000,000 years. Who knows? Jesus is very clear. We don't get to know. But what we can do is observe the insanity of much of our current culture. And we can, in a revolutionary and countercultural way, we can create little communities where Christ is honored and Christ is offered to the world and to our young people. If you've ever seen me live on stage, you know I talk about the monastic communities of Lindisfarne and Iona in the 6th century and again in the 10th and 11th centuries. These tiny little monastic communities became these tiny refuges against the storm that raged around the world at that time. Empires rising and falling all around them. And these tiny little communities lived the faith, practiced the faith, and then shared the faith. So I see Catholic education very much in that mold at the moment, very much in that place of being a refuge of peace and calm in a world that is losing its mind. Now, we're not responsible for it losing its mind, but we are responsible for pointing the way towards order and peace and truth and light and heaven. That's the gig that we've been given. So I don't spend too much time anymore. I know I had a little rant here in this message today, but I don't spend too much time being surprised by anything that's going on. I try to direct my energy to building what I can build. And my job's to do this. My job's to raise a family as well. Your job is to go into that classroom today and teach Christ. Now, whether you do that explicitly in catechesis or whether you do it through your general disposition, your modeling of the inner life, that's your mission today. Please make sure you've subscribed. Go check out all the links under here. Share this with people. My name's Jonathan Doyle. You and I are going to talk again tomorrow.